I've never done a Q&A before. Is this normal? Yeah, I've never done a Q&A before, so I don't really know what to expect here. But the other day, yesterday, I posted a picture on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, SnyderTron3000. It's easy to remember, you're already on the channel. But I posted a picture on Instagram saying if anybody had any questions for a Q&A video, leave them below. And much to my surprise, people actually had some questions. I wasn't expecting to get anything, honestly. But since we got, I think there was like 10 or so questions, let's get started because I have a tendency to ramble. One Slow HD, are you ever going to turbo, supercharge, or procharge the Sierra? Eventually, yes, I would love to. When that would happen, I have no idea. It could be ages from now. My grip's all sticky. By the way, nice truck, bro. I myself have an 03 Silverado 5.3. Very nice. Good trucks. Dickham, I'm still waiting for you to get back into making videos, man. Dick wants to know what got me into cars in the first fast car ride I can remember. I think pretty standard answer. My dad got me into cars. If you watch some of the videos with him in it, you can see he's a pretty hands-on guy. He's had a lot of really cool hot rods over the years. For about 10 or so years, 8 or 10 years, he had a Pro Street El Camino that was pretty sweet. He just sold that a couple years ago. Brought a tear to my eye. But yeah, he's been a huge influence. And then aside from him, just general curiosity about how things work. I've always wanted to take things apart and put them back together, see if I could improve them, which I often can't. But just wanting to tear things apart and rebuild them and make them better. That started with playing with Hot Wheels cars, taking them apart, putting bodies on other chassis and stuff, and into Legos, and it was a natural progression to get into cars. Fernando HBO5, sell me your hood. Maybe. Rolo's Yukon 95, you ever come down to Chicago and do some hoon shit? No, not really. Big cities stress me out. I prefer the country and more open environment. Anytime I go into like Chicago or Detroit or anything like that, it stresses me out a lot, especially traffic. Traffic is like the biggest stressor for me. Ali K Official says nice, thank you, right back at you. The Gas Daddy, what's the future for the Gold Truck? Gonna make it into a drag race truck or just keep it as a stockish daily? I want to daily that truck for as long as I can, but I have this really bad habit of everything I own eventually becomes a race car. Ozzy from Texas, are you going for a street truck or a show truck? I will never own a show vehicle. I mean, I respect the builds, but me personally, I cannot handle that. I have had some cars that I've put a ton of effort into. I had a 62 Galaxy that I got basically as a pile of turd. I mean, I traded a V6 96 Mustang for it, automatic, if that tells you how bad that car was. And I made that thing super nice, repaired all the rust on it, like properly cut it out, welded in new patch panels, painted it, did all the body work, completely restored the interior, lowered it, nice wheels and tires. And every time I drove that thing, I was worried about scratching it, worried about rock chips, worried about everything. So no, I'm not into the show builds. I definitely prefer ones that you can drive on and just beat the piss out of and not really care about. Hyde 8521, have you sold the old hood for the Sierra? No, that's still actually in my shed out back there. I've been debating on putting it back on just because it matches the truck. I don't know. We'll see. I'm super impulsive with my decisions, so I could decide to do something one day and then a couple hours later even completely change my mind and go 180 on it. Crystal Ray, what's up? What's your favorite Tupac song? Without a doubt, either Changes or Keep Your Head Up. If you heard him, you know. And last but not least, Cody Walsh 76. You should do a total parts build in one truck. Basically, he wants to curious about how much I have into the truck and where I got the parts from. I do keep a running total, a running tab of what I have into the truck. Every time I make a purchase for it, I'll make a note in my phone of how much it costs and add it to the list. I do that because I don't want to be too happy. So whenever I'm feeling really good about myself, I go and look at that, and then it just kills my mood. But I am real close to $4,000 into the truck. And to put that in perspective, I paid $1,200 for the truck. So I've got $2,800 in repairing the transmission, lowering kit, cam, swap, headers, pretty much everything else, wheels and tires, which really isn't too bad. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this closer look at me as a person. I feel like we've connected on a very personal level. It was good for me. I hope it was good for you. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated the video, you can still finger it.